Liberals are just a bunch of overly sensitive snowflakes who lack the resolve to get any real work done, and then turn right around and be like, they will take your guns and murder the Lord. They said all kinds of shit about liberals this week. The gist of it was, well, if you think this is bad, think how much worse they would probably do. Just a bunch of arsonists standing in the middle of your burned down house like, look, I hear you, but just imagine how gay and full of Mexicans your next house might be.
I'll kiss the guys and the beautiful women and everybody. I'll just give you a big fat kiss.
My ire, all of a sudden, my mustache spoke to me upon the wind and said, talk about Portland. They're legitimately trained and geared up, and then they all pile into the back of a rented Honda Odyssey, kind of look like Rambo while that automatic door slowly slides shut in front of your face. Portland's not having it. Coming out in droves to counter-protest, specifically a bunch of Portland moms showed up. I guess they heard these asses were besmirching the good name of the minivan. Every redneck I know professes to love two things, his mama and the U.S. Constitution. And right now, this president is slapping both of them right in front of your face, and you're just okay with it? Why? How infuriating is it to do something for the benefit of others and have one of those others call you a dumbass for it? It would be like if you were camping in the woods and you went to pour out your campfire at the end of the day being responsible, but before you could dump the bucket, some little pillhead squirrel runs up to you like, what are you doing? Forest fires are just liberal bear propaganda. Smokey's a pawn of Soros. Fake news. Oh yeah? What happened before that? You gotta leave out more than the Civil War chapter of an Alabama textbook. Coastal liberals wouldn't come to where you live if the ghost of Karl Marx offered to pay them in aborted fetuses, okay? They're not coming there for nothing, ever. I'm sorry, I know it ain't politically correct to say, but if you ask me, if these rich whites weren't so damn lazy and afraid of hard work, maybe the rest of us wouldn't have to prop them up all the time. I'm just saying. Look at that. You want your food to actively hate you? That hates you. Look at that. But, you know, George Bush is a grossly incompetent, fear-mongering war criminal who is a daily, global-scale embarrassment. So, yeah, I voted out of spite for 15 years, and frankly, I recommend it. Think about it. Drugs, premarital sex, butt stuff, Mexicans, drag shows, blasphemy, vaginas, rap music about vaginas, black people dancing, black people talking, black people thinking, women in general. And nobody excels at rounding up innocent people whose primary motivation is a chance for a brighter future, quite like the U.S. Border Patrol. Not like 2020 to let us have something like this, you know? When you're trying to explain to Trumpettes how you feel about this, keep in mind that they are upset and frightened by big words and foreign shit. If Mitch McConnell was a regular flesh and blood human man, you might think this presented a predicament for him. Knowing how to adequately support the troops is the second thing they teach you at Republican school. Accountability in general, the earth, the water, the air, the future, trusting people, loving people, caring for people, health care, telling kids the truth, science, and not being a in the middle of a global emergency. They hate stuff like that.